Hey, troop. So it's Memorial Day weekend. I got a dirty old truck, got all scratched up yesterday. All right, troop, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. I'm not prepared for this. Hi, baby. Come on, climb in there. I think it was, 56, 57 years ago. I got hired into a different job than I was used to doing. I was working at Pontiac Motors at the time on the motor line, assembling Pontiac engines. Working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day. Driving a 1966 GTO, and things were pretty good. Then I got a letter from my uncle, who invited me down to Fort Wayne, Detroit, to take a physical, and then later, I think it was August the 22nd, swore me into the U.S. Army. Beautiful lilacs there. So memories are kind of fuzzy, but I think at that time, Mom and Dad had purchased this cabin where I'm living now. And I think that was I'm not sure, they bought it a year later. That year we came up to Shupak Lake and went camping. That's where we're going right now. Dad had a whole motorboat that we used for water skiing, had a 75 horse engine in it, Evinrude, I remember. We'd come up here to Bud's Cabins. It's Bud's Cabins now, but it was Bud's. And there was a gas station. That's where we got our gas. Now here's the township hall. I don't know if that was there then or not. But we would camp at the lake and water ski and have bonfires at night. So that song by Kid Rock about I can't remember exactly how it goes, but every time I hear that song, I think about times up here at Shupak Lake. I'll have to reference that in this video. I don't remember how it goes. See if I can find that. Just put just a little bit of it here. Not a lot, just a little bit. So back in those days, I'm not sure if this was even paved. But we came up here, I don't know, I mean, the first time I remember really camping up here was in the early 60s. I know that after the accident in Battle Creek where we lost Kathy, I spent the summer down there working on the farm for Uncle Dave and Aunt Juanita. But during that time, my dad's brother passed away, Uncle Bill, and we also took a week or 2 weeks vacation up here at Shupak Lake. Because I remember sitting out at a picnic table alone by the lake and just contemplating things. I was 15 years old, I think, at the time, and my world had really changed when Kathy passed. That was the first major loss that I remember for somebody that I knew real well, and I was only a short distance away when that happened. Okay, so here's the road back to Chupak. It's still gravel. These trees that are in front of us here, they were just scrubbed back in those days. Been a long time ago. I don't know how this is going to come out because I'm going right into the sun here. I remember having my motorcycle up here, my X6, and my GTO. Lots of good campfires where different kids at the park sat around the campfires, and my cousins. There was Dick and Rick came up, and I can't remember if Ken, I think Ken may have been later when I came home from Vietnam the first time. Ken might have come up here with us. I'm sure he was probably on changeover or something from the shop. So he worked at Truck and Bus. Now Dick has passed, Rick's passed, Brad Coulter passed. And I'm 76 years old. Someone said they saw a bear over here recently. I see there's campers out there. So I wanted to come over here at the lake and get a picture with my cell phone camera and make a Facebook post on our Levels page. Just about some of the memories. So it's amazing this same old beach is here. They haven't changed very much in all those years. Do you two want to get out for a little while? Including fish and line hanging in the tree. Can you get down, Troop? There you go. Oh, look at all the little minnows down by the edge there. Well, there's that picnic table I sat at when I was 15 years old. I think that was the first place I ever smoked a cigarette by myself. Before that, it was more of a peer thing. Oh, look at all those minnows in there. Whew, that's a lot of them. I hadn't noticed this when I first got here, but there's a No parking sign. Hi. Hi, Cherish. You getting nervous, honey? Okay. Okay, I got you. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. No, I won't let anything happen to you. You'll be fine. Come on, Troop. Okay, well, we're gonna run over and visit Mom and Dad. So, I think it was 1968. I had orders to go to Southeast Asia, where I, as it turned out, I was a boat operator for almost 2 years. And Ron and I came over with Dad's boat, and I went water skiing, and we had some friends over on the other side of the lake, and I sat on their dock, and Ron pulled me off the dock, and I didn't even get wet. And then the engine went brrr, and died, and down the water I went. And it was, like I say, Memorial Day weekend. Today, this morning, it is 46 degrees. So I don't know what the temperature was that day, but I assume it was somewhere similar to what it is today. Of course, it'll get, it could get up to near 80 degrees during the day today, with the way the sun's shining. And it just depends on if we have any kind of weather coming in or so on. But at night, it gets down pretty cool. And we're actually not over the danger of frost yet, though we've got some tomato plants planted, and this weekend I plan to get some potatoes planted. So downstate in Lapeer County where we lived, we'd have had the garden pretty much all the way in by now. But we've hardly even got started yet. Hey, Troop. So, Trooper. Trooper thinks it's okay to be sitting on my lap all the time. I'm sure that there are people that would take exception to that, including me, but I guess it's okay for now. All right, so this is, what do they call the Shoepack Trail or something? Or what is it there? Oh, it's Campground Trail. Okay, all right. And then this is Twin Bridge Road. And right down here, this bridge is the, I wonder why they call it Twin Bridge Road. Must be another bridge somewhere on it. Anyway, not that I know of though. This is North Branch of the Osabo River. Good trout stream. I should have cleaned my windshield off before I left the house, but I really wasn't thinking too much about that. I just wanted to go to Shoepack Lake, and actually intended just to go over there and get some pictures with my cell phone so I could make a post on the Lovell's Facebook page with that picture as the background, and talk about some of the memories I have of the area, and hopefully encourage other folks to share their memories of the area also. It's kind of amazing that how many years we've been coming up here, because I'm sure we were up here in the late 50s, so let's just say since 1960, that would be 64 years. 64 years. Now, I know my brother came up deer hunting before I did, so I probably didn't come up until I was, hard to say, 12, 13 years old. So maybe 61, 62. I know he had his driver's license in a car, was working at GM, I think, because maybe not. Maybe we're still going to school. I can't remember. But I remember riding back with him and his friend John Broad. And we'd been up here deer hunting. Back in those days, it was pretty easy to get out of school for a week to go deer hunting. So when we get to the cemetery, you guys, you're going to have to stay in the truck. I'm not letting you out this time. Oops. So Pastor and I came over and did some work out of church yesterday. I mean, we cut the grass and took a tree down. Looks like we got some more that need to come down. There the tree sets. Took that down, just worried about it falling on the road. Actually, I had my truck parked a little too close to it, and the tree went down a different direction than we expected it to go, and so, because it was rotted inside, I got a few scratches on my truck from it. Okay. So I imagine they really got the cemetery cleaned up nice because of the fact that it's Memorial Day weekend. And this is where I come and visit Mom and Dad and Aunt Annie and neighbor Jerry Hardington. Okay guys, this time we're going to leave the truck running and you're going to stay in it. Okay, get over, buddy. No, get over here. Get over here. I'm not going anywhere. Honey, you're okay. Okay. Just stay in. Huh. I don't know why Cherish is barking. All right. There's Aunt Andy. Oh, she was born in 1916, so she would be 108 years old. Amazing. And Dad was born in 17, so he'd be 107, really? Yeah. Be 107 in October. And Mom? Mom would be 101 in July. Wow. And they were married March 19th, 1941. I sure miss you two guys. Thank you from myself, my brothers, and my sisters. Here's a little plaque I got for Mom when she passed. It's "Our hearts still ache in sadness. and the secret tears still flow. What it meant to lose you, no one will ever know. So, doesn't the cemetery look nice? They've done a nice job of keeping it cleaned up. Take good care of it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the cabin that Mom and Dad bought back in all those many years ago. I think it's 1967 or 68 they must have bought it, because I'm pretty sure it was there when I came home from leave. Oh, I came home from leave in 1969. But you know what? I think it was there just before I went to Vietnam. I think they had it then. So anyway, thanks for watching. God bless. Remember your loved ones this weekend. Remember those that are still with you, because they're not going to be with you forever. God bless.